We live. Um, so it says we live. We live. Let me put my phone down. Um, getting messages while I'm live. Let me make sure the stream is out there for everybody to see. Share my stream. Tools. Share my stream. We're gonna share that with Facebook. What the hell is this? Um, yeah, we're gonna share that. Make sure everybody out there. Your name is Alan Lewis. That's very, very strange because that's actually, my name too, which is very, very weird. That scares the hell out of me how we have the same name. But I wanted to talk about this topic about music. It's almost 1 a.m. East Coast time, and I was just really just thinking like, so many albums came out in the last in the last month, right? A lot of albums came out this month, and it's like right now it seemed like nobody really cares about the music. It's really about who said what, who did what. If you look at all the YouTubes right now, um, look how many YouTube pages is about Instagram posts and lives and all that. It's not even about who dropped the album, who got a good record, who making good songs and none of that. It's just all about who's beefing with who said what, where's the music. Like I remember like anticipating, um, you had a new, they might say a new, this project is coming out because I don't even want to put a timeline on it. But I remember it was a certain point where a certain album was coming out, you couldn't wait, and you had to go to the store to get it. Um, Now it's streaming and you know, it's it's like you either listen to it or you don't. I don't really think it really cares. I don't think nobody cares anymore. I think it's really all about I think it's really all about what you're doing outside of the music to make people um want to listen to your music or rock with you. And I had this conversation. I did an interview today with Bam Vito. Shout out to Bam Vito. And we were talking about music. And we was talking about how and he said something that was real. He said, "Yo, I could drop a hot record and somebody could go jump off the building, but everybody would watch the person jump off the building and they don't care about my music." And that's just like kind of I was deep to me because I'm like, we are at a point where people just don't care about the music no more. We care about everything else. We care about this person popped on this person. This person, said this about this person, who's this and who, what they had on. And that's cool, but what happened to the music? Like some of these artists, them. You don't even know no music from them. Like where's the music? Like what song did they make? Like what song are they known for? It's like people are known for their Instagrams and their tweets and jumping on live with each other and all that, but you don't know any songs. Like it's just crazy when you know more about a person based off of what they did on Instagram opposed to their record. Like we didn't know. Let's pick any artist out of the hat. We could go old, we could go new. Let's just think about let's say somebody like a Fabulous. Like we didn't really know too much about his life until social media said something about his so-called alleged domestic problems, but we ain't know nothing about this man prior to that. We ain't know nothing about this man prior to loving hip hop and all that. All we knew was the music. So we was judging people off of whether they bars was good, whether the beat was good, whether it was a good record. Now it's just all about, well, what else does he do? And it's like, damn, like I don't really want to know too much about dudes. Like I don't care about men like that. Like just could you rap? That's just really all that matters to me. Can you rap? Can you make good records? Are you putting out good material? Why does everything else matter but the music? Everything matters but the music. And then reason why I'm asking does making good music matter anymore because everything is getting lost. So you do have people who are dropping good music. Like somebody said, Fonte dropped, a good project. Benny the Butcher project is to me the best project out of everybody. But Pusha T dropped a project, but then Pusha T beef with Drake got overshadowed by it overshadowed his actual project. Like people wasn't even really talking about Daytona no more. They was just talking about the beef. So it's like do you have to almost do some crazy shit and then drop like a song and then like I'm confused. Like where the fuck is how is the music getting lost in all of this? And people were just really, really going into that shit. Like, some of these dudes, like for example, you got the whole 6ix9ine and him going at it with the Chicago dudes, and Chief Keef and them. When the last time, and I'm definitely not taking sides or anything like that, because I'm not on nobody's sides, but we talking about Chief Keef and 6ix9ine. When's the last time Chief Keef made a song? Like what song has Chief Keef made in a while? Like what are we listening to from Chief Keef? Now say what you want about 6ix9ine, he actually puts out music. Why is Chief Keef and why are we talking about him and there's no music? We're talking about everything else but music. Did he put out a song? So then you see, everybody from Chicago jumping in it, which they have a right to because they're defending their lifestyle. But what songs do some of these dudes sing? Like you see, 6ix9ine say something out of pocket, and then you see a motherfucker jump on live and it's like, da, 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 da. And I be like, yo, who is that? And then people be like, that's such and such. And I'm like, okay, what song does he make? And it's like, well, he made this song called such and such. So I'm like, damn, we don't even know these people for their music anymore. All we know is them for their beef. And then if you look on you, I'm telling you, look on YouTube, and his videos, they got like 300,000 views and 500,000 views. But then when you go to the music, it's like 10,000, 20,000, 30,000 views. I'm like, how does the fucking music, how does all the other shit have more views than the actual music? Like, so do we just not care about the music anymore? Does the music not matter? Do all we care about is who beefing with who fucking who got this car and all that? Like, where is the fucking music? All I care about, we talk about shit, because listen, even with the Drake and Pusha T shit, I covered the hell out of that. But at least it was music. It was rap. It was a diss record and it was a response diss record. Then we talk about the music. But when we start talking about people and they be like, yo, this person, and I'm like, what record did he make? Like, where is he from? Oh, he's from such a, because you can't even tell where nobody's from anymore. Everybody look the fucking same. Everybody rap the same. Everybody sound the same. But where the fuck is the music? It's like the music is just lost in everything. And then when you do get music, it's like they shove that shit down our throat all day, like the same shit. So we gotta hear fucking 75 spins from Drake on the fucking on the radio all day. It's like, yo, that shit just it's just like, yo, who the fuck want to hear that shit all day? And to each his own, you know what I'm saying? But I'm like, yo, that shit is just fucking redundant. It's like the same shit. And then it's like they push one person per year. Like it was Cardi B, you know what I'm saying? It was Drake, then it was Cardi B. Then it's just like the same shit when it's just so many people making music, but we can't get through all the bullshit that's going on. Like look how much bullshit. Like that shit is just crazy to me. And then people are really following these motherfuckers that don't even put out music. You're a rapper that don't rap. Like I remember anticipating a new Lords of the Underground album, or Royal Flush is dropping a project, or now people like, yo, it's like people are getting signed and then ain't even releasing no music. Remember when a person signs to this individual, it's like, yo, they just got a deal with such and such. Then their music is dropping. Here goes a single, here goes a video and all that. You don't even be seeing the fucking videos. It's like, all right, look. If you don't go to fucking if you don't go to if you don't go to World Star, then you don't know shit. Cause I'm an individual who I just don't fucking go to that site. You know what I'm saying? I haven't been on that site in a long time. But it's like you just don't know what's out. And it's like that's everybody's go-to site to release their music. But it's like you don't know shit about what's going on if you don't go there. It's not even really getting around anymore. You know, it's like, look how many projects is just getting lost in the bullshit. You know, Planet Asia, you know what I'm saying, is one of the homies. He released the incredible project, but it just don't get no burn. There's no more publications. There is no there is no people really covering it anymore. And then when a person like myself, like if I titled this video, let's review Planet Asia Mansa Musa album, nobody would give a fuck, because the video about 6ix9ine beefing with Chief Keef have like 600,000 views, and I'm like, God damn, like we can't even cover the people who want to cover hip hop can't anymore, because all the bullshit is getting straight up and down push over fucking good music. You know what I'm saying? And that shit is just crazy. So it's like, who's running this shit? Is it the adults that know better, or is it the youth that are wild, reckless, crazy, and don't give a fuck? So it's like, what's happening? And I'm just trying to figure that shit out, because you do have artists who are, I know they in the studio right now, or they was in the studio yesterday, and they trying to figure out, yo, how could I get through to the people? And they don't even know no more. And they're thinking that, yo, I'ma just go in the studio and do some dope shit, and that shit it ain't gonna work. Nobody gives a fuck about if you fucking do good ass music anymore. It's like that shit don't matter no more. You don't got no beef. You didn't shit on nobody. You didn't do you not sleeping with a vixen or something like that. Like, nobody gives a fuck. Nipsey Hussle probably had one of the top albums of the year. Nobody's even talking about listen, nobody, look at all the good albums that was released. You know, whether I like them or you like them or not, right? Whether they're top albums to you or not, whether, no matter how you feel, right? So we got Nipsey Hussle, we got Planet Asia, we got Rock Mars, we got Pusha T, we got, who else dropped? So many people dropped. Fonte dropped. So many people dropped, and nobody give a fuck. It ain't even about none of those songs. No, Jim Jones, Wasted Talent. You know what I'm saying? Nobody gives a fuck about none of that music. Nobody cares. Nobody's right. Royce the 5'9". Thank you, Royce the 5'9". Black Thought and Ninth Wonder. So much good music dropped. Nobody cares. Nobody gives a fuck about the music. Nobody cares. Everybody is just like, oh, this dude got beef for him. James Prince got in it now. Oh, the OG. And I'm like, okay, it's cool. We do the little interviews. We talk about this, that, and the third. But, so, are y'all listening to interviews or y'all listening to music? Because I do interviews. It's cool listening to the interviews. But if you look at my interviews, when I interview artists, I still talk about the music. I still ask the artists about their projects. I still ask them, who they influenced by, what on your project can I listen to put me in certain moods. moods rather. I say moods. But nobody's asking about the music anymore. It's all about who got beef with who's doing this, who's doing that. Where the fuck is the music? So now I'm feeling like the artist is just saying, yo, I'm going in the studio, I'm going to do some bullshit, and I'm going to punch somebody in the face. You know, so I seen Rich the Kid and Lil Uzi Vert, you know, whatever the situation was, you know, and I was saying, yo, what fucking songs would Plug Walk? Okay, I know I heard that before. What the fuck do Lil Uzi Vert make? Cause the only thing I really know him for is, you know, wearing the blouses and all that shit and people, but I don't really know the music. And he probably made songs that a lot of people like. Obviously he does, because I seen him do festivals, but none of his music ever stuck with me. But that's just me personally. But I'm like, people care about motherfuckers punching people in the face and chasing them and all that shit. I'm like, yo, man, what the fuck that got to do with rap? Like, yo, people get punched in the face all the time. I could go outside tomorrow, get punched in the face. You know what I'm saying? People get punched every day. That shit's just not a big deal. But it's like, okay, getting punched in the face, does that take away from the fact that you liked Plug Walk? You know what I'm saying? Like that. So you don't like Plug Walk no more because he got swung on? This is what I'm saying. Like, where the fuck is the music? I'm just like, yo, damn, I just want to hear music. All that other shit is cool. Let's talk about music. Let's talk about hip hop culture. Let's talk about all the shit that has something to do with preserving this shit and making this shit go further, because it's like this shit is at a standstill right now. You know what I'm saying? This shit is just like right here, and it's like we can't get past this shit. So when you do got dudes that's trying to drop some fire shit, nobody give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Right? Nobody gives a fuck. Everybody like, yo, look, his Twitter ain't lit. How many followers he got? Oh, he only got fucking, 10 followers or 100. Fuck it, he ain't lit. And I'm like, yo, but his music is fucking dope. You know what else we doing some dope shit? Nims. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Gorilla Nims too. I just reposted some shit on my Instagram with Nims. It was just bars. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, damn, nobody rhyming like this no more. RJ Payne in the chat room right now. Bars. If you go to his Instagram, RJ Payne Instagram, all fucking bars. Like nothing but bars. Nothing but music. And I don't know nothing about that man life. I don't know what he eat. I don't know what time of the day he shit. I don't know what his diet is like. I don't know none of that. All I know is that he can rap. And that's all I'm really supposed to really give a fuck about, is the fact that he's a rapper. And like, when we start getting in too much about niggas' lives and shit, like, I ain't no bitch nigga. Like, I don't care about none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? It's just like right now, it's just all about everything else about the individual. Everything else. Like, Nisha 9 Stars said, I miss the mystique artists had pre-internet era. Yeah, because it's just crazy, because now it's just too much access. Like a lot of times I go live on YouTube for different reasons, because I think with my audience on YouTube, my voice gets heard a little bit more and my thoughts get heard a little bit more, as well as my podcast, as y'all can see, Doggie Diamonds No Filter, on iTunes, everything. I just had to put my shit up. But I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like, I be just like, I don't give a fuck. I be scrolling past shit. But, yo, people care about that shit. It should be having like 200,000 views on shit. And I be like, yo, hold up. So, I'm going to tell y'all, everybody who know me, who really knows me, know that I do beats. You know what I'm saying? I've been a music producer my whole life. But the way shit is now, this shit gotta be discouraging for a lot of artists that just wanna let the music speak for them. You know, all right, I'm different. Like, I feel like the shit kind of chased Joe Budden away. Like, Joe Budden was an incredible artist. You know, of course he has an opinion. Of course, he you know, has a dope podcast and all that. But it's like, he don't even fucking want to rap anymore, because it's like, I don't think anybody really gives a fuck about his raps the way they should, because he actually could rap. But it's like everybody care about everything else besides the raps. You know what I'm saying? I had somebody who was I'm never gonna interview them, but I had somebody reached out to me and asked me that I want to interview a particular artist. I'll just say I think they're on the show Power. That's a little hint that I give. But and it ain't 50 Cent. They asked me if I want to interview artists, and I was like, sure. You know, I interview, because most of the time I don't really turn down interviewing anybody that has some sort of buzz or something like that, because I just want to be a part of, you know, this is what I do. So they was like, well, who's your following and how many Instagram followers you at? And I'm like, fuck my Instagram. I got over 100,000 subscribers on YouTube. Like, I have an audience. I got shit with millions of views and all that. And they was just like, well, how many Instagram followers do you have? And I'm like, my fucking platform is not Instagram. My platform is YouTube. And I got a podcast. My shit was number 11 in the world, number 4 in the world. I could show you the stat. But why am I trying to sell my shit to you? You ain't even popping like that. And needless to say, they didn't do the interview. And I'm just like, yo, I would have been helping you more than you would have been helping me. You ain't shit. But look at what matters. And all I want to do is talk about your music. I don't give a fuck about who you fuck, you know, what you ate for dinner, or you vegan. I don't give a fuck about none of that. Let's just talk about the music. Let's start having conversations with people about music. Let's talk about raps. Let's talk about beats. Let's talk about fucking rhymes. Fuck everything. I don't care about none of that shit. Like, I just don't care. Like, I'm just at the point where I be seeing shit. I be like, yo, man, I don't give a fuck about that. People will call you and say, yo, such and such. And I be like, yo, I don't care. That shit has nothing to do with music. You know what I'm saying? And I don't go live on Instagram because Instagram don't fucking pay me. I don't get paid from Instagram. I get fucking money off of YouTube. You know, donations that I get and the little bum ass money that YouTube pays me. But I ain't fucking gonna just sit on IG and, you know, you be seeing niggas on Instagram smoking and just talking stupid. I ain't doing that shit. You know what I'm saying? If you a rapper, rap. I don't give a fuck about you smoking fucking weed. I don't give a fuck about what you think about the next person. I don't give a fuck about who you got beef with. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. Rap. I want to hear fucking bars. I want to hear good beats. I want to hear fucking dope verses. I want to hear shit like that. I don't give a fuck about none of that other shit. So a lot of times when niggas be fucking calling me with rap gossip, I be like, fuck that shit. All I want to hear is fucking music. All right, that's cool. Can he rap? No, he can't rap. So mother made him. Mother had him. Mother fuck him. I just want, because listen, keep it real. When you go to the gym, for the people who work out, when you walking, for the people who walk, for the people who ride their bike, when you chilling, you need fucking music. You need a soundtrack that's definitely going to, music used to do this for you. Music used to let you know about times of your life. You remember, you know, what who you was dating when a certain song was out. You remember how your hair was, you know, whether it was a woman, you had a certain hairstyle, you had a certain haircut for a dude. You remember what sneakers was out. That's what music used to do for you. Now, when you really listen to, you don't remember shit. Like, think about 2 years ago. What the fuck was you doing? You don't even remember music from 2 years ago. You don't even remember that shit no more. That shit is gone. So now it's like, you just confused. Everything is just like fads, and it's a trend for a little while. Then people are off that shit. Then they off to the next trend, and the fucking music is getting lost. That's why I think it's so many whack motherfuckers coming out, and they doing all types of extra shit, and they getting lit. They getting lit. They getting lit off it. So when you say, oh yo, his music is whack, you can't say his music is whack if he made $200,000 off that whack ass music. Because what's happening now, the fucking money is being pushed further than the actual product. So people are like, yo, how could you call somebody whack who made fucking $200,000? You know what I'm saying? And your dope ass is broke. That's what everything got based on, whether you got money or not. People say to me all the time, Doggie Diamonds, what you think is going to take you to be bigger and be on other platforms? And I'm like, everybody's on YouTube. And these other motherfuckers is on YouTube, and they not even on their YouTube. They're on somebody else's YouTube. So what do you mean me to be bigger, to be like them? I don't strive to be like them. So people who really could rap and people who really have talent, they don't give a fuck about being like these weird ass dudes, because this shit is a fucking marathon. This is not some, you get in and you overachieve and then you just out of here. You know what I'm saying? Fuck that shit. This is some long-term shit. You want to be in it and be a part of the hip-hop culture and actually, contributing to this shit. You know what I'm saying? Where motherfuckers could say, well, I got this from this person. Yo, and I remember when I watched his interview, like a lot of times people always say, yo, I remember when that Max B shit came out, man. Yo, I was in high school and I saw that shit. So it's like, okay, right there, I did something that contributed to hip-hop culture that you could remember a point in your life when I did something. That's what we do it for. We do it for people to say, yo, I remember when that shit came out. Or I remember this. Yo, I was sitting in the crib and I was watching this shit. And I remember. That's what it's all about. Now, you just don't have no memory of anything. You don't remember you don't have no memory of anything. All this shit coming out is here today and gone today. We're not talking about it no more. So that's why everything, people just doing shit. Peace to everybody in the chat room. I see y'all. I'm not ignoring y'all, but I'm just staying on my digital soapbox. That's the name of the podcast network, Digital Soapbox. So you see that up there. I'm the co-owner of Digital Soapbox Network. So I'm just staying on my soapbox and just speaking on shit because I just want to fuck with the music, man. Like I just want to hear fucking good. I just want to hear good records. I want to hear good songs. So it's like a lot of times when I hear good records, I be like, damn, like that shit dope. You know what I'm saying? Like and then I be feeling alone. Like I was sitting there listening to, damn, Common is in a group too. Common is in another group. Damn. Shout out to everybody that's in the chat room. Common is in a group with him, Jane Poyser, and some other people. Common's in the group. There you go. See, I'm gonna have to respect Nisha Non-Star, August Green, cause she on her shit. That right there, in that shit, really, really, that shit is dope. But August Green, that's the name of the group. Common's in the group. So I looked at I seen the I was watching the Tiny Desk shit, cause I be watching shit like that, like OC on Tiny Desk, fire. If y'all get a chance, watch OC on the Tiny Desk shit. Watch Big Daddy Kane on the Tiny Desk shit. Watch Master Ace. Yeah, Kareem. No. I thought it was Jane Poyser. I know it's the keyboard player. But anyway, August Green. But the Tiny Desk concert shit is fire. The OC one, I know y'all know I'm a little biased because OC is my brother. Shout out to OC, but the shit is fire. So I'm looking at this shit, and then I see Common come out, and he's like in a group, called August Green. I'm like, oh shit. So I YouTube they shit. I'm like, yo, this shit is fucking. Why ain't nobody talking about this fucking music? This music is dope. You know why nobody's talking about that shit? Because we so busy worried about motherfucking Chirac and possibly verse New York. Like, where the fuck is the music at? Where the fuck is the fucking music? All I care about is the fucking music. The beef shit is cool. We talk about, but when that shit start overshadowing the music, I seen a Tiny Desk shit. Motherfucking who else was on there? Parliament. Fucking Roy Ayers. Like, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I want to hear. I want to hear fucking music. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. I don't care about none of that shit. Like, it's cool. We talk about it. But if you notice, like, even on my channel, I don't cover a lot of that shit because I don't care. I don't care. I could be right on top of it and just say, yo, this is what's happening in hip hop today. Such and such is winning. I don't fucking care about that. I don't care. All I care about is fucking music. I care about the music. I really, really care about the fucking music. So I'm in the crib. I'm watching Tiny Desk. I'm watching all types of shit that just keeps me loving the music. The way all this shit is going right now, you don't love the music anymore. You love everything else that goes with this entertainment shit, but you like fuck the music. And to me, honestly, the best project that came out was Benny the Butcher, Friend of Ours. Like, I really listened to that shit, and y'all know I interviewed him. Shout out to him. The podcast of Benny the Butcher is out right now, the full audio. The video is coming soon, but the full audio is out right now. Did a lot of views. It just came out Thursday, which is today. Yeah, it just came out today, and it already has a lot of views. So shout out to everybody who listened to that dope audio. But I felt like from listening to the audio in like a third person tense, but then also interviewing him, it made me want to fuck with the music. Like, I was really just like, yo, oh, the music is dope. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't about, nothing else about him. We talk about rap. We just talk about rap. And like I said, if you look at a lot of interviews, I talk to people about rap. I don't talk to people about other niggas now, unless it might be a situation they going through. But when you come to me and you do an interview, let's talk about the music. You know what I'm saying? Let's talk about music. And I just feel like right now, even with all the fucking publications, all the so-called podcasts and all the fucking radio shows, people go there and they just, what the fuck are they talking about? They not even talking about, like, if I'm gonna get to know an artist, I want to know what made you come up with that shit. Like, it's a song by Cool G Rap called Edge of Sanity. Like, I want to speak to G Rap and say, where the fuck was your mind at when you wrote that? Because through these artists, the artist was definitely we related to them so much via the music. So now when you getting to know them, you realize you don't have shit in common with them. Like, I don't even fucking like you. You know what I'm saying? Like, as a fucking person. I don't even like you as a person. I don't like your personality. I don't like shit about you. And then it makes you not like the music. You know what I'm saying? It make you not like the music anymore. And that's why I think making good music just don't fucking matter no more. Like, it don't matter. You know what I'm saying? Freddie Fox, Pop Duke album. Come on, man. It's a lot of shit coming out. It's just fucking crazy. And that's out. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of shit that's crazy that's out. Like, again, I'll say, look at how people, this is how you know it's fucked up, right? You got people like Prodigy. Isn't it like, it just passed a year since Prodigy passed away, and nobody was even talking about Prodigy. I think he passed away June 20th, if I'm not mistaken, right? Correct me if I'm wrong. If I'm wrong, I apologize. But I think Prodigy passed away June 20th. So that make a year since Prodigy passed away. Nobody was even talking about Prodigy. We were so busy talking about all the other shit. June 16th, all right. I knew it was in that. Nobody was even talking about Prodigy. I'm like, Prodigy is one of the greatest lyricists ever. It was June 20th. I knew it's one of them. June 20th or the 26th, whatever. But I'm like, nobody was even fucking talking about Prodigy. How is nobody talking about Prodigy One of the greatest fucking lyricists ever. And he passed away tragically, and nobody even cared. We were so busy talking about all stupid shit. Nobody talks about Heavy D. Nobody says shit about Heavy D. Yeah, 38 Special and Coogee Rap just did a fucking problem. Nobody talks about Heavy D at all. Nobody talks about Guru. Like, people who actually contributed to the culture and did shit. It was a also artist called Scientific that was dope. Nobody talks about Scientific. And I'm like, yo, it's people who actually contributed to this fucking culture, and nobody talks about them. But we talk about these bum ass niggas who ain't even gonna be around in fucking 2 weeks. You know what I'm saying? Nobody talks about, you right, brother Malik. Nobody talks about Pumpkinhead. Nobody talks about, they don't even really talk about fucking Phife Dawg. All they talk about, and I'm saying this with all due respect, all people talk about is motherfucking Biggie and Tupac. No, not self-scientific. Scientific. Yeah, John the Analyst got it. Scientific. You know what I'm saying? From East Boston. He was from Boston. I met Scientific. He was on I think he was on the same label as Diamond D was on. But all people talk about when it comes to death is Biggie and Tupac. They don't even really salute Eazy-E the way they supposed to. They don't salute Big L don't really get saluted the way he's supposed to. And I think his camp does what they could. DITC, shout out to the whole DITC, that's family. They do what they do. But look what DITC has done for hip hop. Nobody talks about AG, Freaky Ty. Forget about it. Nobody talks about Freaky Ty. And this is what I'm saying. These are people who made dope music. And nobody talks about them because everybody is talking about bullshit. Not saying we should live in the past, but goddamn, they got Elvis museums. They got fucking, you know what I'm saying? They got shit that they never let their heroes of other genres die. Like, people always keep them at on a high pedestal. Like, for us, it's just like, yo, he dead, fuck him. Let's talk about fucking this motherfucker who don't even got a project. You know what I'm saying? Buff from the Fat Boys. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just so many people who passed away. And unfortunately, in hip-hop, so many people are passing away from ailments and illnesses because people don't take care of themselves in hip-hop, because everything about hip-hop is taught for you to be reckless and just to live crazy and live on the edge and whatever. Late nights, early mornings, drinking, smoking. Mac Dre, incredible. That Mac Dre is one of my favorite artists from the Bay. Is my favorite artist. You know what I'm saying? But nobody talks about Mac Dre. Like, nobody talks about people that actually contributed to the game. So this is what I'm saying. Who cares? It's like nobody cares about the fucking music. So it's like, if you made good music, that shit don't matter no more. Like, nobody cares. Like, yo, you made good music. Okay, so what? We don't care about that. Who you got beef with? Who you dipped? Who you dissed? Who you fucking? What car you driving? You know what I'm saying? It's like, they was really trying to have a debate that Migos was better than Bone Thugs. Now, okay, let's keep it real. For the youth, they might say they might say okay, Migos is dope. And I'm not saying Migos is not dope, and I'm not saying they're great. I'm not saying none of that shit. What I'm saying is that Bone Thugs, like, they are innovators in this fucking hip hop shit. Like, fucking, first of all, Busy Bone. Shout out to Crazy Bone. He's down with Digital Soapbox Network. I'll plug that. Crazy Bone has a podcast on Digital Soapbox Network. But fucking Busy Bone. And this is what I'm saying. When we dealing with the music, fuck all the fact that Offset or whatever the fuck one of their name is. I don't know who fuck with Cardi B. But fuck that. Cause who does anybody who is people in Bone Thugs, who are they dating? You don't know. All you know is you just love the music, right? That's what I'm talking about. That's what the title of this is about. When we talking about the music, we talking about the fact that music was dope coming from people. And then now it's just like, you don't care if they made dope music or not. It's all about what they did on other levels. Fuck the music. And I'm like, damn, what the fuck happened? You know what I'm saying? You know, let's get back to the fucking music. Let's get back to saying that, all right, that shit is whack. This shit is dope. Come on, first of the month. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we could go on and on with Bone. Because I ain't gonna front. When I first heard Bone Thugs for the Love of Money, I was like, I don't know about this shit. I was like, you know, because I'm a Brooklyn motherfucker. You know, New York, we was just very fucking assholes about everybody. We thought everybody was whack. But then when that first of the month came out, and I was like, oh nah, these niggas is dope. You know what I'm saying? When he was like, wake up, and I said, my sister was already dressed, and I was like, oh nah, that shit dope. You know what I'm saying? I was like, oh nah, that shit dope. You know what I'm saying? And but now we're really saying that Migos is better than them. And I'm not saying, first of all, the dudes in Migos could rap. So I will never say that Migos is whack as far as technique. Do I like all their music? No. But they dope. You know what I'm saying? I can't front on Migos. They fucking dope. But why we always gotta compare shit? Why it always has to be, and I know hip hop is a competitive sport, but why can't Migos be who they are and Bone Thugs just be legendary for what they contributed and contribute to this day? You know what I'm saying? And that's just where we at. We call everything, shout out to F Sword, he said something. We call everything a classic. Everything these days is a classic. Look, remember in the beginning of hip hop, you had like the source, the mic system was just so important. The 5 mics, the 4 mics, the 3 mics. Shit, if that system existed today, everything would be getting 5 mics. And I'm like, come on, man. That shit don't deserve no fucking 5 mics. Like, everything is just a classic. And I'm like, yo, that classic word get thrown around. So shout out to Crucial Conflict. That hey in the middle of the barn, crazy, man. Crazy. You know what I'm saying? But you know, Goody Mob. You know, this is what I'm saying, because when we dealing with the music, motherfuckers is dope. But when we dealing with everything else, it's like, why are we dealing with that? Like, you know, first of all, if we going front, we going to keep it real. Crucial Conflict was crazy. Fucking CeeLo Green, when he did the Gnarls Barkley shit, I was like, yo, that song Crazy is like my fucking anthem. I love that song Crazy. That's just like one of the fucking dopest songs ever. You said something about Spice One. Spice One is my dude. Nappy Roots. But this is what I'm saying. Look at all the people that y'all are naming. Do or Die, Paris, what's the other group with a female passed away? Damn. With Boots Riley. What's the name of the group? The Coop, man. You know what I'm saying? The other dude in Slum Village that committed suicide. Nobody talks about him at all. You know, rest in peace to him. West Coast Cam. You know what I'm saying? Camp Blow. Nobody talks about any of these people, but all we knew from them was the music. We didn't know nothing about their life because the music mattered and they made dope music. You know, so now it's like the music don't matter. I mean, honestly, because I'm looking at everybody in the chat room and I don't know the age range of everybody in the chat room, and I don't know you know how old everybody is, but it don't matter. All I'm saying is that I know people cared about the music, and now nobody cares. So a lot of times, what I'm saying to y'all is that, when y'all see shit, yo, y'all really gotta stop contributing to that shit, and y'all really gotta stop fucking with the numbers, and fuck that shit. Fuck that shit. You know what I'm saying? Remember when Jay Electronica did the exhibits, A, B, C, and all that shit? It was just like, yo, that's all we cared about. But then everybody kept saying, oh, he's dating a Rothschild and all that shit. I'm like, I don't give a fuck about that shit. Yo, do you hear how he's rapping? He even said about that shit in a rhyme. You know, he wanted, he said something about the Illuminati, so he went and got one and all that shit. But I was like, yo, he could fucking rap. That's all I care about. People was talking about who he was dating and who was his baby mother and who he's got kids with. I'm like, yo, I don't give a fuck about that shit. Do you hear how he rapping? Motherfucker is dope. That's all I cared about. All that other shit, I just didn't care about. And it's like everything matters more than the raps. So dudes is like, fuck it. I ain't gotta make no. Look, think about motherfucking fucking Mos Def. I know his name is Yasin Bey now, but Mos Def, incredible. But I could look at a lot of these dudes who were so great in this shit. They looking at it, they're disgusted. They're fucking disgusted. They probably like, yo, I don't even want to rap. I don't even fit in this shit. Like, where am I gonna fit in? I don't know how to beef with people. I just know how to make music, but nobody cares. You know what I'm saying? And that's how fucked up shit is. So, I ain't gonna keep y'all all night. I'm on my soapbox a little bit, but I do miss music. You know what I'm saying? Even though we do delve into we talk about a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? We talk about a lot of shit, but Malik, shout out to Malik B. That's all I'm gonna say. Shout out to Malik B, that was formerly of the legendary crew, The Roots. That's all I'm gonna say. You know what I'm saying? But I just miss music. So it's like I feel stuck a little bit listening to certain shit because I want to listen to new shit and all that, but it's all the shit that comes with it. I don't want to see you on live smoking weed. I don't want to see you on a live, messing with women and all that shit. Listen, when the last time you seen a live, when the last time you seen a live with people in the studio creating music that's just not smoking? When the last time you just seen them just creating? When the last time you seen a producer just, yo, I'm about to make this beat from scratch? Like, that's the shit. I love beat making videos. I love, I think that's why I used to watch Fade to Black so much, because it showed Jay-Z in the process of making music. I put up I put up shit of me being in Eric Sermon's studio. That shit ain't really get a lot of views, but I'm like, yo, this is fucking E-Double from EPMD's studio. This is the fucking drum machine that he touches. This is what he uses. Like, y'all don't care about that shit? I put up video on this channel, and I'm talking about on this channel. I put up Easy Mo B playing Flavor in Your Ear straight off the SB1200. That's the shit. That's what makes me, I don't know what's going on with Easy Mo B in his personal life. He made Flavor in Your Ear beat, and he fucking played the actual files, not off of a DAT, which y'all might not know what a DAT is, but not off of real. He played it out of the drum machines. Do you not know how big that shit is for just hip hop? Pete Rock. If you go to Pete Rock Instagram, shout out to Billy Franchetti. We said this shit at the same time. Do you see what Knots be doing on his Instagram? Do you see what Knots be doing? Like, y'all don't care about that? You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't care about them beats that Knots be making? Like, that shit is crazy. Why don't Knots have 6 million followers or 3 million? And he's sticking to hip hop. I don't know nothing about his life. I don't know nothing about him. All I know is that he makes fucking beats every day. My cousin, Hell's Yeah, they on their live making beats. This is what you supposed to care about, the music. This is what people are doing. You know what I'm saying? So A-Rap music, like, this is what this shit is about. It's supposed to be about the fucking music, and now it's just about, you know, niggas turning up and, you know, all types of shit. It's like, yo, where the studio footage at? I want to see motherfuckers in the studio. I want to hear, you know, a motherfucker saying, yo, you know, this is where I got this inspiration from this shit, and this is why I made this song and all that. Because that's just really what it used to be about. It used to be about music. You know, I want to see a person in the studio and they fucking straight up, you rap and forget their rhymes and be like, yo, hold up, I forgot it. I want to see how many takes did a person take. I want to see if a dude really went in there and one take it. You know, I really want to see a person just really just like, yo, I'm out to one take this shit. When I recorded artists, it was called the 3 fuck up rule. Any artist who work with me would tell you I had 3 fuck up rules. You never was able to punch in with me. You cannot punch in. I don't care how hard the rhyme is. I don't care about none of that shit. You are not allowed to punch in with me, right? So you had 3 fuck ups. And if you fucked up 3 times within doing your rhymes, you had to get out. You had to leave the studio. And anybody would tell you that shit. I'd be like, you won't fuck up number 2. You fuck up 1 time, you gonna go home, you gonna learn your rhyme, and then when you learn your rhyme, then you come back. I didn't let them read off of paper. I damn sure didn't let motherfuckers read off of, it wasn't no phones back then, but I damn sure didn't let people read off of paper. I wanted you to know your rhyme in your head, because when you gotta perform this shit, you really gotta know where to take breaths at. You have to know that this verse or this line might have too much syllables. It's not fitting in the cadence. It's not falling right on the beat. I used to be like, yo, nah, you got to go take some words out. You got to do something, but the shit is not falling right. And that's how I used to be when I was in the studio with people. All that, yo, punch me in. Nah, I don't do punch-ins. I want you to kick that shit from beginning and end, and I want you to have the same enthusiasm from the time you start rapping to the end. You know what I'm saying? We don't do no punching shit, because when you on stage rhyming, you can't do no punching. That's why dudes is rhyming over their vocals. It's not a stupid way to record, Mike, Pratt, you just don't know what the fuck you talking about. That's why dudes is rhyming over their fucking vocals right now, because they can't perform. What happened to dudes performing no fucking vocals and you just got a TV track? Maybe you might have ad-libs coming and the TV track, the chorus coming, but now dudes is just straight up rhyming over vocals. They don't sound like the record. They rhyming over their vocals live at shows. That shit don't make no fucking sense, because they don't know how to perform the song. The first performance is the studio, the booth. That's the first performance. So if you can't even get that performance down in the booth, then how you gonna perform on stage? That's why dudes is rhyming over their vocals. That's why dudes is going in there and they dropping a line and then they thinking, and then they dropping another line and then they thinking, then they dropping another line. No, we not doing all that shit. Where the fuck is, I need 16 bars from you. I need 12 bars. I need 16 bars. Shit, I'll take a 24. But all that just coming in here and dropping 4 bars and then sitting there, I don't write shit down. Well, maybe you should write shit down. Because if you write it down, you could look at it and see that shit is whack. You ever write a word down and you be like, damn, did I fucking misspell that shit? You ever write some shit down and you just fucking look at that shit mad times and be like, damn, that shit don't look like, yo, is the THE? Damn, I don't know. The don't even look right to me. That's what I'm talking about. I believe in the artist being all in the fucking music from the delivery, from the end. You know what I'm saying? Capadonna did that Winter War shit straight. That's what I'm saying. Dudes, when you listen, when you really, really love this shit, when you really, really, it has nothing to do with the. I'm about to block you because you don't know what you're talking about. But if you really, really love this shit, when you go in there, you like, yo, I'm about to flame this shit. I just wrote this verse so fucking dope. I can't wait to put this shit down. I can't wait to fucking yo, I got the crazy verse. Now it's like you be like, yo, that's so you came. This is what you came up with. This is what you've been fucking sitting there. You know what I'm saying? Like you really didn't fucking really like write no dope shit. That's your verse. I remember being in the studio with dudes crumbling up their paper like, yo, nah, I'm not on this song. This fucking nigga killed this shit. That's his record. Shabazz' disciple told me Death Be the Penalty was actually supposed to be all of their record, but his verse was so dope that they was just like, yo, nah, you killed that shit. I can't even get on that shit. I can't even get on that. That's your song now. And that's what I'm talking about. That's when the music mattered. That's when you love the music. So that's when that's when the music was just so important. You know what I'm saying? And that's when shit was just so real. And now it's just like dudes is going in there doing any fucking thing and you just like, yo, alright, that shit is cool. I'ma stream that shit for like 2 days to be in the know. Everybody's talking about it. I just want to be in the conversation, like everybody else. And then I'm off that. But are you revisiting any of these things? Is any of this music that's coming out, are you still sticking with it? Are you still listening to this shit 2 weeks later, 2 days later? And the problem is that, they trying to make us feel like some of us are out of touch. But nah, this is what the music was about. And if if the music matters, then let's make the music matter again. You know what I'm saying? Like just let's make the fucking music matter. You know what I'm saying? And that's really what it's all about. But it starts with us. It starts with when we see a lot of the fuck shit and the bullshit. You could watch that shit or whatever. I'm not saying don't watch videos and all that shit, but that can't be what it's all about. You know what I'm saying? Go listen to me. Listen to what I'm saying to you. When the last time you heard a song that was uplifting to people in general? Like, when the last time you heard a song? Hold on, I need some water. I've been talking for 57 minutes without drinking water. Hold on. Don't laugh at my purple cup. When the last time you heard dudes say stay in school? You see motherfuckers telling people to look around this time of the year, right? You see all these artists posting their kids going to motherfucking graduation. They posting videos of their kids graduating. They posting pictures of their kids graduating. They're so proud of their children, but they told your children to fucking smoke weed, sip lean, drink liquor, kill niggas, fuck bitches raw, YOLO, and fuck school and all that shit because I dropped out, pop mollies and all that shit. But they posting their kids' accomplishments, but they telling your kids to be fucked up. Think how crazy that shit is. Like, that shit is crazy. They telling your kids, fuck everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck the world. It don't matter. Nothing matters. Kill niggas. This is my ops. Kill them niggas. Get the strap. All this shit. But then they posting graduation pictures of their children. So it's like, damn, like, don't you realize that everybody want their children to have a chance too? They want their children to go to school and be educated, or at least to be functional in society without all this fucking dysfunction. Like, don't be posting how proud your fucking kid, you proud of your children because they graduated and all that shit. And then you fucking straight up and down shitting on the other kids, you know what I'm saying? Like, think about that shit. Nigga had a song that say, and And Future is dope. Future is very melodic. Future picks good music. But you think this nigga was like, Percocet, Molly Percocet, Percocet, Molly. And then you sitting there like, Percocet, Molly Percocet. And that shit gets into your subconscious. So you might be riding in the car and you might have a 4-year-old, 5-year-old. And they're like, Percocet, Molly Percocet. And then it's like, they don't even know what the fuck that is. But it's in their subconscious. So they're being trained to hear shit. So you almost gotta like turn the radio off, but then what are you gonna listen to? So now you putting in music that you think they should be listening to, and they're like, oh, that music sounds old. It sounds played out. It's not Drake. It's not this. It's not that. It's not that. Because at the same time, society and the industry is programming the children that they're supposed to be listening to a certain type of shit. Again, because if they don't listen to certain type of shit, they're not in the know. They're not down. Oh, your father is old school. Your father's an old head. Or he want to listen to that old whack shit. Think about it. Some of the youth that's out right now that are 20, Biggie and Tupac have been deceased for like 20 years. So if you got a dude that's out and he's 17 years old and he's coming out and he's doing festivals and shit and he got all these followers and shit, because I do believe in that industry plant shit, and he has all of this shit, right? And then you say to him, well, what do you think about Tupac? He like, yo, he's boring. Of course he's gonna be boring because he wasn't fucking talking about, some of the shit that they might have played Dear Mama, they might have played, when my homies call, they might have played certain songs for them and they like, yo, this shit is boring. Where the fuck is the drugs? Where the hoes at? Where the, so they're looking at that shit like, yo, this is boring music. This is not anything that's gonna make me go out there and be reckless. So they look at this shit as boring. And I understand that shit because if you played for certain, if shit, you might even play Public Enemy for some of the youth, and they be like, I don't want to hear this shit. I don't want to hear no uplifting shit. I want to kill my ops. You know what I'm saying? I got fucking ops. My cousin just got killed. I need music that's gonna make me go kill motherfuckers, or I'm just so hurt by what's going on in my life. I'm so fucking stressed that I just need music that just want to make me get high and drunk and just act a fucking fool. That's what's happening right now. So it's like the fucking music don't even matter no more. So if you make a song, if you say, yo, on the real, if you a J. Cole or you a Kendrick, and you say, yo, on the real, not them because they get mainstream push, but if you another artist and you say, yo, I want to come in the vein of J. Cole, Kendrick, and of course people that was before them like Brand Nubian, Poor Righteous Teachers, so many people we could name that came before them, and you want to make a good fucking song that might be uplifting. Motherfuckers is like, yo, nobody want to hear that shit. You know what I'm saying? Yo, you on some fucking, you on some nobody want to hear that shit. Nobody want to hear that positive shit. And that's just really what's happening. You know what I'm saying? Because you trying to tell me out of all of these young dudes that's coming out, none of them are conscious. Like none of them have a conscious, because conscious just mean woke. But then when you think about the other word conscious, it's the same pronunciation, but it's a different spelling. A conscious is, how you adapt to shit. Like you don't feel bad, like that you just on some fuck shit. Like your conscience don't bother you. Consciousness is your your awareness and being woke. But then your conscience is what's your soul. Like you don't have a conscience. Like you don't feel bad that you just was like Molly Percocet, Molly. You don't feel bad about that shit. You don't feel bad that somebody might really OD off of fucking off of pills because you push that shit in a dope ass song. Like you don't feel bad. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't. Nas' Daughters was fucking, that was like one of my favorite records. You know what I'm saying? I really like that Nas' Daughter. And I heard people say, yo, I don't like that song. That shit is corny. And I was like, yo, how that shit corny? Like, he's talking about the shit that every man fears. You know what I'm saying? That every man fears going through shit with their daughter. You know what I'm saying? And everything that he said in that song is prolific about daughters. But it was just like, yo, niggas like, yo, that shit is corny. And then, Nas, I could say that he tried with a lot of shit, but we was just like, yo, that shit is corny. And unfortunately, out of all the dope shit that Nas did, all people know him for is Ether. And that's fucked up. Because that wasn't his best record. You know what I'm saying? But all people know is Ether. Think about that shit. All people know about Nas is Ether. Nobody don't even know that he made so much dope ass music. And it's not the fans. The point I'm making is that it's not about the fans, it's what's being pushed. Go through YouTube right now. It's 80,000 YouTubers with these weird ass voices like, hey, what's up, everybody? It's me. And today, 6ix9ine. And I'm like, yo, so another video about what's going on with this, that. We got another. So you did 10 fucking videos a day on that shit. And it's nothing about rap. Now, cool. If you're going to do that, you're going to talk about beef, you're going to talk about situations in hip hop, that's cool. But what happened to the fucking music? So you mean to tell me you didn't say anything about no new projects that came out? No music drop. Only thing that happened in hip hop was beef. There was no music. No music came out at all. Like, come on, man. I'm not saying don't do that shit. I'm just saying balance that shit. Let's talk about the music. Let's get into the music a little bit more. Let's get into raps. Let's start pushing people who need that push, because at the end of the day, when y'all have these platforms, all the people on YouTube's, y'all have these platforms and you have all these subscribers, you are you have the voice now to really, really change shit. You know what I'm saying? And you got to start doing that shit. You know what I'm saying? You really got to start doing it. And look, if it's some beef shit and I do an interview, because one thing I don't like to be is a hypocrite, and I guess to a certain extent we all are hypocritical. It's just nature to be hypocritical, because you might feel one way one day and then change how you feel another day, and then people will just be like, well, yesterday you was just like this and shit like that. But that's just the natural course of life. So I don't want, but I'm just saying, try to find the balance. You got the power, and you got all these people listening to you. You know what I'm saying? Now take that shit and just really get back to the music. Just talk about, new releases and shit like that. Like, dudes don't even talk about new releases no more. You don't even know what music is out. That's the point I'm making. You don't know what's out, because all you know is who beefing with who. And I'd be like, yo, who the fuck is these dudes that are beefing? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't even know who they are. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, why are they getting so much light? You know what I'm saying? It'd be like, and then these dudes be having some dumbass names. Like, yo, why is he? Who? I'd be like, who? Who the fuck is that? But it's just all about them. And then like I said earlier, you be like, yo, what song he made? And niggas be like, I don't know what song he made, but his shit is fire. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, what's fire? You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck? But anyway, I'm Doggie Diamonds. I just had to talk about that shit. And I was just having a day today where I just really missed music. I missed beats, and I miss raps. And I'm tired of listening to old shit to feel like that's all I have to hang on to if new shit is being created. And I think some of the new shit needs to get pushed to the forefront. The Black Thought album, the Planet Asia album, a lot of that shit need to to come, the August Green, you know, and because I can't be, there's only but so much of Long Live the Kane, Big Daddy Kane I could listen to. You know, sonically, you know, a lot of the music was dope, but sonically, music is different now. You might listen to some shit and it's low, meaning that the volume is low. Like when you listen to the low end theory, it's very, very low. You know, so now you might put in some shit and it's knocking, you know, beats and everything. You're like, yo, sonically it sounds good, but you know, the substance is bullshit. So it's like, you know, you eating a lot of bullshit. You know what I'm saying? It's like you might have good food, but it's only a little bit, and then you got a lot of bullshit. So it's just all about getting full. Yeah, Lumo the Great said a lot of shit ain't being even mixed and mastered. Like I remember sending shit off to be mastered. I remember going to a spot called Frankfurt Wayne, and that shit was $250 an hour to master your music. $250 an hour. You know what I'm saying? I remember being in motherfucking cutting room. I didn't even know Just Blaze worked there. This dude named Nasty used to do my sessions. I used to be in a cutting room where that shit was $125 an hour. You know what I'm saying? And that just shows your love of music, that you really putting your money up. And now, yo, the real had to get formatted, and that would take like an hour out of your session. You know what I'm saying? I don't mind, no, Sunny Sunday, yeah. It being cheaper is dope, but it shouldn't have cheapened the music. So I like the fact that you know, everything is better now, you know, but it shouldn't have cheapened the music. So as far as, you know, the process being easier, I don't mind that. That's dope. But the music got cheaper too. Because I'm going to say this in closing. And I know a lot of people brag about their numbers. I'm gold. I'm this. I'm platinum. I stream this. I stream that. Let me explain something to all of y'all. And I could look in this camera and say this to most of y'all artists. You think you hot. But if people had to go out and buy your music now, the way they once had to go out and buy music, you wouldn't sell no fucking records. Because ain't nobody lining up in no stores to buy that bullshit. And I say that to all y'all motherfuckers. Ain't nobody going to no stores waiting for the store to open at midnight to buy your fucking record. Y'all don't do no in stores. There is no stores. So cut it the fuck out. You know what I'm saying? So all that fucking, oh, I'm streaming, I'm this, I'm that. Ain't nobody going to no fucking store to buy that shit. So when dudes was going platinum back in the days, that's because people was in the fucking stores buying it. People was really actually going out and buying that shit and getting that shit from bootleggers and all that shit. So yeah, y'all going platinum because that shit is streaming. That shit is free. That shit is in everybody's hand. But if people had to go out and buy your physical copies, you wouldn't sell shit. And that go for all of y'all motherfuckers. Because ain't nobody paying $10, $20, $22 for that bullshit ass music y'all making. And that's a motherfucking fact. And I don't care who don't like it. And that's just the fucking reality. But if I had to go out there and cop that motherfucking Ninth Wonder in Black Thought album, I would go buy that. You know what I'm saying? I would go buy that. So cut it out. So all these dudes with this streaming shit, and he went platinum in a day, and this record is go. I'm like, come on, man. Of course this shit going. It's fucking streamed. It's fucking free. All you gotta do is sign up for the fucking the actual the Tidal or Spotify, and then you get the shit for fucking free. That shit don't count. I didn't buy that shit, nigga. I streamed that shit. That shit don't count. It's not the same shit. You know what I'm saying? So cut it out. You know what I'm saying? That shit be pissing me off a little bit. Like, this nigga really talking about his shit was streamed 3 billion. Of course it was fucking streamed. It's fucking videos of monkeys swinging from fucking trees that might have fucking 3,000, fucking 300,000 views. Listen, if you go, listen, it's my little niece. We sit here and watch the wheels on the bus go round and round because she likes that shit, right? Shit like that has like 2 billion views on YouTube. So cut it out. Stop bragging about free shit. You know what I'm saying? The shit is the wheels on the bus goes round and round, round and round. ABC and all this shit. That shit has billions of fucking views. But who the fuck is gonna go out there and buy that shit? You know what I'm saying? You're not going to buy that shit. So cut it out. So on that note, I'm motherfucking Doggy Diamonds. This is Doggy Diamonds Live. If you have a couple of dollars and you decide you want to donate, the link is in the description box. All donations are put back into the product. Put back into put back into my product. As you can see, everything that I'm doing has been stepping up and evolved, from my visuals, how my interviews are filmed, from all of this format and all that. It's not just a Google Hangout shit. It's actually, so that's really what it's all about. So when you donate to me, whether it's $1 via Patreon or you donate through my Streamlabs link or donate through PayPal, you can see what I actually do with the money. I never pulled out money in y'all face and like, fuck y'all niggas, I'm rich and all that shit. Nah, that shit go back into the product, and that's what it is. So everybody who sent me a PayPal before, I thank you. Everybody who sent me a donation via Streamlabs Super Chat, shout out to y'all. Everybody who goes on shop.doggydiamondstv.com and cop merch, shout out to y'all. Shout out to everybody who's I got Cash App, my Cash App. I don't know how to put that in here, but I got Cash App too. So when I get a chance, I'm gonna put the Cash App in this video too. I just don't know how to put that shit in there. But no, I definitely got Cash App. Cash App is the wave. I do have Cash App. But I'll make sure I put the Cash App in this video. So if anybody want to Cash App me anything, you can do that. But like I said, for me personally, I'm not lying to y'all. I'm not telling you I'm using your money. I'm trying to fucking build a studio for the youth and all that shit. I'm not lying. I don't lie. I don't make promises with the money. I'm saying that the money that I get, I actually... Oh, the Cash App is my @name? Hold on one second. I'll tell y'all right now. Watch this shit. Okay. Oh, okay. It's my Cash App. Let me turn the resolution down. I think that's how you got to do that. Yeah, it's just Doggy Diamonds. Yeah, my Cash App is Doggy Diamonds. So that's it. Doggy Diamonds is my Cash App. Come on, get back in focus. So yeah, okay, yeah, type it in the chat. You're right. At no, not at. I'm so used to saying at. Yeah, that's my Cash App. So that's what it is. Thank y'all for joining me tonight. Hopefully y'all feeling the dialogue. Leave a comment below. Share this. Shares are very important. Likes are very important. Let's change the algorithm, because all this shit is done off of algorithms. And these other videos, they get a lot of shares and likes. Make sure you click the bell so every time I'm going live or I'm uploading a new video, y'all know about it. The Benny the Butcher podcast is out right now. It's fucking absolutely fire. I'm not saying it because I did it, but I'm saying it because I did it. And it really is. It's really dope. And this is also the Audio Boom. And from the Audio Boom, you could go in there. That link right there, you could go in there and whatever you like your podcast format to be on. Shout out to hold on, here we go. Let me shout you out right now, bro. This is how real it is. I just got a Cash App from Kareem Ja, thank you for your Cash App, $20. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to you for sending that in right on the spot. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it is. So yo, I'm Doggie Diamonds. I gotta go. I got work to do. And that's really it. So I'm out of here. Benny the Butcher footage. You know what? I'm gonna put the full interview out. I'm not even gonna give y'all clips. I'm gonna put the full interview out, the full video from beginning to end. You know what I'm saying? Cause y'all deserve that shit. Y'all be rocking with me. So I'm not gonna clip that video. I'm gonna put the whole shit out. The whole audio is out right now, but I'm putting the full video out too. So shout out to y'all. Shout out to everybody in the chat room. I see y'all. That's when you see me looking around. I'm looking at the chat room. And I'm out. Y'all have a good night. I'm out of here. I'm on I'm on Instagram too, at Doggie Diamonds. You know what I'm saying? So make sure y'all follow me on there. Peace. I'm out of here.